our Twitter friend, our twin.
Passion is gossip and celebrity entertainment and entertaining people, right, PT?
Yes, I love to entertain.
How long have you been going towards this goal of doing entertainment gossip?
30 years. Well, the gossip for about 10 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because that's what has happened in the past 10 years or so. The tabloid gossip and stuff is just it's gone crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so PT wrote us a letter.
He did write us a letter. Can I read it?
Sure.
PT? All right. It says, "Dear Kid Craddock Morning Show, my dream is to work as a radio personality. That's what we do.
Right. What a coincidence.
I have entertained people for over 30 years on stage, and while on stage, I always talk about what's going on with celebrities and current events. And a few years back, I auditioned for co-host for a day on Dish Nation. That's
I
our
remember
TV
that.
show.
Yeah.
And my video was even shown on the show. Plus, I received 2 tweets from Kid Craddock. Even though I didn't win, those tweets from him have inspired me to continue pursuing my dream of being on radio. I believe my life is a movie. At this moment, only the Kid Craddock Morning Show is the director. And I am waiting on the director to allow me to play the part. No extras, just me.
All right.
The star, PT. Please make my dream become a reality by letting me sit behind the mic. Showtime! That's for PT.
And guess what? PT's in studio now.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Al.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for this. Everybody. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, and it is almost time for the weekend. Hope you guys had a great week with me so far. Go back and look at the videos. If any of my moderators coming in, please let me know that you can hear me really good. I went today because I have a microphone here. This is my mic. I have 2 mics. I have this black mic and I have a silver mic. For some reason, it's not the mic, it's the cord. So I went to Best Buy. When you live in a small country, you don't have very many options, okay? So I went to Best Buy to find a cord and they didn't have one. So I guess I have to wait until they get one or try to order one online because I don't like using that little thing that goes in my ear because it makes the videos be off when once the videos download and stuff. So anyway, I'm working on that. So when my moderators come in, they'll let me know how my sound and everything. But we're going to keep it going. Hi, welcome to the show, Queen Kanye. Welcome to the show. But hopefully I said your name right. Please make sure you tell us the city and state that you're tuning in from. I'm PT, guys. We got a lot to get into. I'm never ever very seldom up here alone because most people don't talk back to me. So when you don't talk back to me, it's just like I'm doing a pre-recorded show. And if you talk back to me, girl, and we really get to pouring this PT's punch, oh, honey, we've been here for 2 or 3 hours running our mouths. Anyway, hope you guys are ready for I know y'all probably said the holidays. Well, believe it or not, right after Labor Day, honey, it's Halloween, and then, we're getting ready for Columbus Day, and then whatever they call it now. And then, Halloween, and then, before next thing you know it, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and all of that. But I need everybody to make sure that the people who are watching me, please be registered to vote. If y'all can't see what's going on in politics right now, how these people are trying to overthrow the government and to take over the government, and we're going to be trust me, it's going to be a fight. But we are definitely going to be in a fight for our lives if we don't get out and vote, and if we let these people who are trying to take over the government and change the laws, if we let these people get back in the White House, we're going to be in worlds of trouble. Because I want to let you know, those who are watching me, whether you are black or white, gay or straight, if you're watching me, chances are you could be a Democrat, maybe independent. There might be some Republicans watching me, but those people are not for us. So make sure you get out and vote. Make sure you get out and try to make a difference. Even if you don't make a difference, at least try. Because these people are trying to overthrow the government. And something I knew, but I never thought about it, or I just forgot about it. I was listening to Liz Cheney. I'm really big on politics, y'all. But I try not to talk about it here when I'm doing gossip. I'm actually going to start a politics show sometime in the future because I don't like to combine these two together. But it's very important. Liz Cheney was talking about because she lost her election up there in Wyoming. And she was saying, a lot of people don't know this, but President Lincoln lost too. He lost to his primaries, his elections and whatever, and went on to win the White House. So, because he cared. So we're looking for people out there who care not just for the blacks, but for the whites, the gays, the straights, people who don't want to see the government try to put we don't want anybody to put anybody in the White House who can't come to the realization that you did not win the contest, okay? You didn't win. So let it go. But anyway, all right, so I just want to tell y'all that. We're going to be talking about Tevin Campbell. That's going to be number one. If you've never seen my show before, it's called The Top 5. Showbiz Top 5. This is where I go from 5 and I go down to number 1. Some of y'all might say, I thought you was going to be talking about Tevin Campbell. Well, I am going to be talking about Tevin Campbell. But see right here, it's called the Showbiz Top 5. He is going to be number 1. Because we got some really interesting stories that we're going to talk about before we get to Tevin Campbell. Now, but before I go any further, I reminded you guys that I got a really good interview coming up next week. I did confirm with Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. He's been my friend for over 15 years. He's going to be coming on my show. It's going to be pre-recorded because, y'all don't talk back. If y'all was to talk back and ask questions, I will go live. Because if y'all don't talk back and ask questions, I won't be going live with him. So we're going to do a pre-recorded show. That's going to be coming up next week. I'm going to show this video. And when I come back, we're going to get into this gossip and news.
I'm going to say this, though. Continue to support my friend PT, man. Continue to get on there with this dude, man. This brother, man, has a heart of gold. I'm glad I've known him for over 15 years. I'm glad he asked me just to come over and have a conversation with him because we ain't caught up in a long time.
Yeah.
But the disrespect was the text message. That's what I thought. He said, would you come on and do my PT? Yeah, why wouldn't I, man?
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
He said, well, you reach these levels in life. What level?
Okay.
If you got my phone number, I must not have moved up.
It's absolutely funny. So that is Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. He actually is from Houston. We actually met in Dallas when I called myself doing stand-up comedy. But anyway, I'm excited about him coming back on my show. And if you saw that video that you just saw, notice I was really, really red. Well, I didn't have a good camera at the time. So I got my camera together, my lights and stuff together. So once he comes back on the show, it's going to be a whole lot better. He's a clown. He's very funny. So don't forget, coming up real soon, there's going to be a pre-recorded show with me and Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. That would be him right there on the far right to the end. All right. Is that guy still on Steve Harvey, the one on the far end? Is he still on Steve Harvey? I don't think he's on Steve Harvey anymore. I don't know. He might be. Anyway. Okay. Let's talk about this Wendy's mess that went down, and I forgot what's. But anyway, let's talk about this man. I don't understand people who work. I do understand some people get upset and they get mad when you go into these fast food places because a lot of these workers can be a handful. Oh yeah, but that's. I'm not making excuses for him hitting this older man. These workers can be a handful, and y'all know I'm telling the truth, baby. These workers will make you want to jump across the counter. Can I help you? Like they own the damn restaurant. No, it ain't your restaurant, boo. But and when I go into these restaurants, Wendy's or wherever I go, which I got to stay away from these fast food places, I try to be nice. I try to come in with a nice attitude. I try my best to, because they could be having a hard day. Just like when I go out to eat, I always tip, even if the service is bad or what else they cuss me out, because I don't know what type of day they have. They could be evicted from their apartment. Maybe they didn't get their check this week. Maybe the table before me didn't tip them. So I always do my best. And they always say that we don't tip. Y'all know they say that we. Y'all know what I mean by we. I ain't speaking French, honey. I'm talking about us, my people. They say we don't tip. So I always try my best. Again, like I say, unless they cuss me out, I'm going to leave a tip. Because I used to be a waiter, and I know what it feels like to not have anyone leave me a tip. And child, we'll run them back and forth. Oh, I need this. Can you give me this? Can I need this? I had a friend of mine. I took him to Red Lobster. No, not Red Lobster. We went to the seafood restaurant years ago, over 20 years ago. Girl, So after we finished eating, I said, we got to leave a tip. This girl put $1 on the table, and I think our bill was like $50. He didn't know. He doesn't know. He didn't know that you have to tip. So I said, girl, $1, I'll come behind the counter and eat your ass if you leave me $1 anyway. So this fool right here, he decides when the man, if you look down in your far right, look down in your very, very far right, there was an older white guy, and this happened at Wendy's. He came to make a complaint about his food. And so when he made a complaint about the food, this fool on the left, this happened in Arizona, this fool on the left decided that he wanted to slap him and knock him down on the ground. I think I have the picture I think I have the other picture. Y'all know I can't show the videos because they'll knock me off of YouTube. But I think I had the picture. I had another picture of him. No, I think these are both the same. I thought I had another picture of him when the guy had pretty much almost fell down to the ground. Well, he knocked the guy to the ground, and the man actually died. So he's been charged with second-degree murder. He struck the guy in the head. The man fell down. This happened in July, and of course the man died later. I know y'all probably heard about the story. This happened in Prescott Valley. This is about 75 miles from Phoenix, they say. So again, he just went up there to complain about his food, and Antoine Kendrick, Antoine on the left, this fool on the left decided he wanted to come from behind the counter and strike the man in the head off it because of a complaint. Really? Man, I tell you, if you don't want to work in this type of environment and you can't take criticism or you can't take anybody telling you what to do, or just a simple, hey, I'm sorry, this is not right. Can you please fix this? You don't need to work in this environment. Just like what I do, entertainment news. There's a lady that came in here yesterday and said my show was boring. There's no need for me to go off on her. Just tell her, okay, bye, block her, and just keep it moving. You can't please everybody. But there is no reason for me to go off on her, cuss her out, talk about her like a dog. Just keep it moving. That's all you can do. So now he's facing prison time. He's definitely going to get some prison time. Now, knocking this man out. It made no sense for you to knock this man out. All you have to do is fix a man's order. Just fix his order. And let the man go on about his life. That's all you have to do. No, you decided you want to be the big man. You decided you want to. And then the thing about it, look how big this dude is. Like, this dude is humongous, huge. And you decided you want to knock this old man out while he was drinking on his Slurpee or whatever he had. Oh, what a mess. I hope they give him at least, the man is 69 years old. I believe it was 69. They need to give him 69 years. It made no sense for you to knock this, and the man dead because you stupid and you mad and upset because you didn't want to help this man with his order. Let's move on. Let's talk. Speaking of stupid, let's talk about this fool right here. $5 million he had to pay out of his pocket. Then he's been, of course, he's going to miss out. I believe they said 11 games. $5 million is probably not a lot of money to Deshaun Watson. But girl, you did all of this because of massages. I mean, he's a straight man. He likes women. But it doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. He's saying that it's not true. I'll say this. When you put yourself in these positions, Deshaun Watson, whoever else is watching me, you got a lot of money. You're setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up for somebody to come and say, oh, he done this, and even though it could have been something innocent and nothing probably really did happen, like they probably claim it that happened. But one girl saw that it was a lawsuit getting ready to go down, maybe the other girls were like, hey, I need to be a part of this. And that's basically, I believe it happened. But then he had the nerves to get up there and say, oh, well, I'm just going to move on and people can say what they want to say. Girl, sit down. I know you ain't going, he can't ever admit that he did it. I mean, I understand that. But girl, you sitting up there and all these women that came for, all because you wanted a damn massage. But that ain't all you wanted. according to what the latest was saying. So $5 million you have to come up, and you missed 11 games, and he said he's gonna go back to normal. We'll see. Well, R. Kelly did the same thing. You see where he's at. She said, but right up in prison, he's in jail and prison, going to court right now. I wasn't gonna talk about R. Kelly because it's old news to me, but they was just talking. I was just watching. I watch everybody's news. I told you I'm into politics. So if you put in CBS, Fox, any major city, you can watch their news. So I was watching a Chicago news earlier. They said it was a girl that Jane Doe was her name, and she testified against R. Kelly today. She said R. Kelly been messing with her since she was 14 years old. But see, R. Kelly, you had a chance. Hi, Gene. Thank you for the comment. People are going crazy. I was writing taxes a lot, and I had surgery on my arm and needed to help with my big bags on wheels. When I paid my fare, he kept my change. I just asked him, oh my God. That's crazy, Gene. That's crazy. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. So she said that R. Kelly been messing with her since she was 14. R. Kelly, you had to, I said I wasn't going to talk about R. Kelly. You had the opportunity, R. Kelly, to fix it. You had the opportunity to fix it, and you didn't fix it. Hold on, y'all. Somebody asked me, do I have something? And I'm over here live right now. Okay. Anyway, and they know it. They got to know I'm live because I put it on Facebook. What a mess. Anyway, so Deshaun Watson, he got himself caught up in this mess. Now, of course, again, he's going to only have to pay $5 million. And he claims after when all this stuff dies down, he'll be back to normal. No, you'll never be back to normal. You know, I know your parents are very embarrassed about what you did, you know, and he could have just, you know, you could have got up, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not a straight man, so I don't know, you know, I'm sure, you know, he likes the vajaja, and that's what he was trying to get allegedly. So I guess he just, you know. But anyway, so we wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully, you know, we also praying for the ladies. If some of these ladies that y'all lying on this man and just to get the money, but somebody got paid, or maybe $5 million. Girl, I mean, how many? They said it was about 11 girls that came forth over against this man. Baby, that's a lot of money. Hey, Christian, welcome to the show, baby. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people who claim that this man sexually did some things to them. $5 million, again, like I said, that little $5 million ain't hurt him. And he's the quarterback, right? Yeah, he's like the quarterback. So, child, that $5 million ain't nothing to him. That ain't nothing but $5 out of his pocket. And then when he starts playing again, that's gonna be more money for him. And the people that he played for now said they would get him back all over again if they had to. He deserves a second chance, and I agree that everybody deserves a second chance. But Mr. Man, if you do it again, well, you ain't gonna get no second chance. Okay. Speaking of second chances, I try my best not to talk about this fool right here, but today I could not help myself but to talk about him. Now everybody is going crazy about Kanye West. Now you guys can believe what you want to believe, say what you want to say, have your thoughts on it. I'm going to show the video. When we come back, we'll talk about this mess going on with Kanye. I call him Kanye MESS.
Rapper Kanye West defending his Yeezy Gap clothing line, which is being sold to customers in trash bags.
Why are they doing that? Well, Eric Shawn is live here at the Yeezy Gap in New York's Times Square to share his exclusive interview with the rapper. Eric, how do you know Kanye West?
We go way back, Kanye and I, for years, Steve. Actually, it was a really enlightening experience this morning. Early this morning, we're here at the Times Square Gap store where Kanye West did address the controversy over selling clothes, as you can see, in those big bags. Kanye, as you may know, goes by the name of Ye, and although he's been widely criticized about this, he does say that his message is being misrepresented and misunderstood. Ye has come under fire on social media and elsewhere over selling the clothes in what people thought were garbage bags. But he says his goal is to try and make dressing easier, and it's just the opposite. People have thought that he's been making fun and mocking homeless people and those who are less fortunate, but he says that is not at all his goal and his message, that he's just trying to challenge traditional conventions in the way we dress and make clothing that's more egalitarian and not as pretentious. Do you understand some people have felt that putting clothes in bags is insensitive, perhaps, to homeless and other people?
Look, man, I'm an innovator. And I'm not here to sit up and apologize about my ideas. That's exactly what the media tries to do. Make us apologize for any idea that doesn't fall under exactly the way they want us to think.
He told me that we should not clown the creators, in his words, or the innovators, because that will make innovators and other designers and people who design and invent things less brave.
Okay, all right. Now this is how I feel. I'm gonna read. If you make a comment, I'll read your comment out loud. Now Jermaine, my friend, said I saw the video and he was showing it out too. Laugh out loud. But I agree that people need to stop trying to stop people's corn. People just need to just understand he's different. And you know what? And I agree with you that he is different. But what gets me about Kanye is like I can't Kanye. Girl, if you don't take that thing off your head, honey, and uncover yourself and shave, I just can't take you serious. Let you look at homeless. But you know, it is a different way. And the thing about it is, my thing is this: if you don't like the way he's selling his clothes, don't buy him. If you don't like the way he's selling his clothes, I don't shop at. Is at the Gap. Child, I'm too big to shop at the Gap anyway. I don't go to the Gap. I think that's the Gap, but I wouldn't buy his clothes nowhere. You said, but he did at least put the size of the bag, so I know what's right. Yeah. And so I mean, y'all know Kanye he do stuff just to be different. And I called him Kanye MESS because that's something I've always called him. You know, but the thing about it is, if you don't shop there, and you don't like his clothes, then hey, don't shop there. Hey, what's good, Mo? There's one of my moderators, Mo's in the building. Hey, Georgiana, how you doing? Nice seeing you. Okay, so I mean, you know, if you don't like to shop at his, you know, and buy his stuff, then you don't buy his stuff. And y'all know Kanye is cuckoo, and I know he's still going through because Kim and that boy broke up, and I'm sure he thought that they might be getting back together, but so far, don't look like they're gonna get back together. That damn Kanye is a mess. But he got so much money. Can I just say Kanye got so much money he don't know what to do with himself? As they say, rich people problems. He got so much money he don't know what to do with himself. And see, when I see stuff like this with Kanye, this kind of stuff makes me not want to have a lot of money. It just not makes me want to be a millionaire. Nothing. Oh yeah. Oh, and she can get it. I'm sure she didn't got it since they broke up. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, y'all please share the video. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Are you alleging that Pete Davidson didn't have what she needed? Because honey, from what I understand, Pete Davidson had it going on. Yeah. 6 bill, look, yeah, he got coins, baby. Just got all that money, just don't know what to do. Just crazy. Thank you for giving the heart on Facebook. Kanye, I could tell you, hit me up. I can tell you what we can do with that money, baby. Yeah, we can do a whole lot with that money, baby. I'll give me a nice studio, and I would. Anyway, let me move on. Let's move on. It goes so fast, y'all. We only got 2 left. I try not to go too fast. I try to take my time, whatever, but it just seems to go real fast. Okay. All right. So, because I'm not one of those bloggers that get on here and be like, bitch, girl, Miss Thing, girl, Miss Thing, bitch, child, ooh, bitch, girl, drink the tea, bitch. I'm not doing all that. Okay. So if you just can't take it the way it is, we're not doing all that. Okay. He packing and not lacking, talking about Pete. Well, yeah, that's what they say. But you know, this is a Christian show, so we're gonna keep it real Christian like over here. All right. We're gonna move on. And we're gonna talk about this mess that went down. Oh, I gotta pull up a picture right quick. We're gonna talk about the stuff that went down in Atlanta. Okay, so now I've heard of the Nappy Roots. Y'all have heard of the Nappy Roots. I don't listen to their music. If I've heard the music, I didn't know it was the Nappy Roots. Atlanta, Georgia. It seems to be a pretty cool place, but a lot of things do go down in Atlanta. I know y'all heard the story. Surely y'all don't just get the entertainment news from PT, right? Well, one of the Nappy Roots, I got a video. I like showing y'all videos too. I love showing y'all videos. One of the Nappy Roots guys, here's a picture of him. He was kidnapped last night in Atlanta at one of his establishments. And they tried to, they kidnapped him and they wanted him to take him to his house, whatever. But he got away. He basically saw, I don't know, you know, there wasn't nothing but God, because like, man, if somebody kidnap you, they not kidnap you to take you out to eat. Yeah, they kidnapping you to harm you or rob you or do something to you that you know that you don't want to happen to you. So he got away. I do have a video. I'm going to show you guys the video. And while I'm showing the video, we'll talk about more when I come back. And I'm going to tell you, I was just in Atlanta a couple of months back or whatever, and the building is right around the corner from the restaurant that I went to. We'll talk about that restaurant when I come back. We'll show you this video when I come back. Make sure y'all share the video. We'll talk about it when I come back.
A member of the Nappy Roots is in the hospital after being shot. Police say 2 men tried to rob him at his brewery in Southwest Atlanta. 11 Alive's Karis Belger is there now. Karis, this has a lot of moving parts. What do we know right now?
Well, less than an hour ago, we heard from Skinny DeVille, one of the co-owners and, of course, one of the members of the Nappy Roots. He says that his partner, Fish Scales, is stable, and right now they are just trying to move forward after what happened. We also got an update from police earlier this morning, just to break down a little of what they told me. Police say that they responded at around 11 p.m. to Atlantucky Brewing, just off Northside Drive near Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Police say one of the patrons told them he and an owner were robbed. Police tell us one person was approached while going to the parking deck, and an owner was approached inside of the brewery. We now know that owner was Melvin Adams, also known as Fish Scales. Police say that the suspects forced him into his car and made him drive to his home in Hapeville, and we're told by police that's when Adams managed to get away somewhere near Oak Street.
I'm doing good. I'm a little heartbroken. Scales is my best friend and my brother and my business partner. And I was just talking to someone yesterday. If something happened to him, I'd be devastated.
Again, that was Skinny DeVille. We heard from him less than an hour ago. He tells us that Scales is in stable condition. In fact, he's inside the brewery right now. We understand he is going to head to the hospital in just a little bit, and they do plan to be open tomorrow, but they say they just want to make sure that they continue to bring business to this neighborhood because they're trying to make sure that the community benefits from them being in this area. Aisha?
All right, Karis, thank you for that update. We will continue to follow new developments for you throughout the day. When we're not on air, you can always find the latest on 11alive.com.
And see, this is what upsets me, is that if you heard what she said at the end of the video, they're putting these businesses in that neighborhood. Back in the day was like really hood. It's right down the street from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it's also around the corner from one of the most iconic restaurants in Atlanta. It's called Pascal's. Pascal's is one of the restaurants where, of course, the King family, Martin Luther King, Coretta, and all the civil rights leaders used to go there and eat and stuff. I went there to eat for the first time. I've heard about this place, but for some reason I never went. I was always going to Busy Bees, Mary Mac's, and other places. But I mean, when I tell you, it's literally around the corner. And when I saw this on the news, I was like, whoa. This happened right around the corner from where we were at. And yeah, so they're trying to make things better for the neighborhood, but you're gonna have these people who don't care. They don't care. They're not trying. They probably was the main ones hollering. They probably was one of the ones who wasn't saying Black Lives Matter, because Black lives do matter. You're sitting up there messing up this man's business, and he trying to bring business to the neighborhood. He could have easily took his business over to the white neighborhood, because number one, the Nappy Roots, the white folks support their music. I've probably heard their music, y'all, but didn't know who they were. But it's sad. It's sad. It's really sad that this stuff happens like this, and now he's gonna probably have to get security. Now it's gonna be all on the news. Oh, it ain't safe, and then it's gonna probably stop people from coming, and it's gonna mess up his business. I mean, it's just horrible that these things happen, and what color they was. I hate to say it, but it was my people who done it to him. Right around the corner from Pascal's, and I was trying to pull up these pictures so I could show y'all. Pascal's been in business since I want to say did they say the 50s? I want to say they said it's been in business since the 50s. It's 180 Northside Drive in Atlanta, but it's been in business for a long. And if you go to their website, Pascal's, Paschals, they actually have Atlanta Brewing, which is the place where he got robbed. They have it on their website. Let me read this comment. Yeah, it is sad, very sad. Thank you for commenting. But if you ever get a chance to go to Atlanta, and we're about to talk about Tevin Campbell, if you ever get a chance to go to Atlanta, girl, please make your way to this restaurant right here. It's called Pascal's. Baby, when I tell you they have the best soul food, ooh. Now, that's not the original Pascal's. The original Pascal's would look like this here. And how they started the business was they wasn't able to, black kids were not, students were not able to go to, restaurants to eat back in the days. So they decided, but we'll cook. What we'll do is we'll cook and we'll take the food to the students to school. And it was so good. And everybody liked it so much that they decided that they would open up a restaurant. And that's how now, of course, this is not the original Pascal. This is the original Pascal's. But the new Pascal's is, would be this location out here. So if you ever go to Atlanta, go and support them. They have some really, 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 really good food. Really good food. So I hate that happened to him, and I hope that that he's okay, and I hope everything works out for him. And we're gonna move on, and we're gonna talk about Tevin Campbell. All right, it goes fast. Make sure y'all share the video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow is the last day that I do my entertainment news, unless there's breaking news. So we're going to get into this mess about Tevin Campbell. All right. When you guys see my videos and I post stuff, and when I say Tevin Campbell, I believe it said Tevin Campbell comes out. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm not one of those bloggers who I'm not trying to embarrass Tevin Campbell. We all knew that Tevin Campbell was gay. We all know that Tevin Campbell is going to be Tevin Campbell, whether he's gay or straight. The boy can sing, okay? The thing can sing. The boy can sing. But the reason why I made that title is because I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. That after all of these years, now I'm getting the story from SandraRose.com. And she is posting on her website that Tevin Campbell officially came out of the closet, and apparently he's going to be in this book or whatever that's going to be coming out, whatever. But we all knew. You honey, I got pictures of Tevin from back in the day. So you could look at her and tell she was going to be a woman, or gay or LGBT or whatever y'all want to call it. And the reason why I want to bring this to everybody's attention is that it is sad that I really believe he was gay right here. Look at it. He probably didn't know he was gay. Somebody said, oh, hell no, man. Y'all done up and done it. I love the Nappy Roots. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm just now responding to the Nappy Roots thing. But yeah, that happened there in Hey Phoenix. That happened there in Atlanta, yeah. Okay, so we all knew, everybody knew that Tevin Campbell was one of the children. And but what makes me upset is if people would let people be who they are, if people would let people be who they are, they wouldn't have to hide. And y'all probably say, well, he wasn't hiding. Yeah, he was hiding. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody knew that Tevin Campbell was gay. And it's sad that he couldn't really be who he wanted to be because he's still handsome. He's a handsome guy. He couldn't be who he wanted to be because of what people think and what they say. But what's changed? Nothing has changed. And again, all this is alleged. I got it from SandraRose.com. I'm not saying he is gay. She's assuming on her website that he's coming out. Now, if he comes out, if he don't, he's still going to be Tevin Campbell. He's still going to be the T. We still going to love him regardless. Because we still holding on to this Tevin Campbell. And even though we love this Tevin Campbell, the boy can still sing and he can go. Very handsome guy. I don't know how old he is now. He's got to be younger than me because I was older than him when he came out. How old is Tevin Campbell? Can somebody Google that for me? Can somebody Google? Let me see how old is. Let me see how old he is. I know I'm older than Tevin Campbell. I got to be older than him. Hold on. Google. How old is my sister? Hold on, y'all. Thank you guys if you shared the video. I appreciate it. How old is Tevin Campbell? Okay, hold on. Somebody just left a comment. Let me see. He's 45? Okay. All right, 45. Okay, so he's not 50 yet. I don't know why I thought he would be younger than that. Okay. Well, anyway, so I made the title Tevin Comes Out because according to SandraRose.com, she said that Tevin is coming out of the closet, and we love that. We want him to be who he wants to be. And once he comes out the closet, if he ever comes out, he never needs to mention it again. People don't need to judge him for who he wants to be and who he should still be able to. And there's so many other singers, male and female, who are gay, and they'll never be able to come out. And just like Little Richard, Little Richard is a legend, but I reached the hell out of Little Richard because Miss Thing, honey, she just screwed everything, had everything, went up in everything went up in her. And when she got old and corroded, she wanted to find Jesus. I'm not saying you can't find Jesus, but girl, why would you wait until you get 100 years old and then all of a sudden, well, I love Jesus and it's wrong to be gay? Well, yeah, after you done had every damn body. I'm just saying, y'all, I hate when people do shit like that. Girl, ain't that right, 50? Like you didn't have, Little Richard didn't have everybody. Everybody went up in him. He didn't went up in everybody. And now all of a sudden, you done found the Lord. Now the Lord was always on your side, Little Richard. He always loved you for who you were. He don't like the sin, but he still loves you. Now all of a sudden you want to be saved when don't nobody want you no more. Everybody knew Luther was gay. Who cares? Nobody cares, but it's sad that these people have to live their life privately because, bitch, I'm so glad I ain't got to live like that. I'm so glad. But anyway, we was Tevin Campbell, nothing but the best. I'm sitting up here, I almost said his name wrong because back in the days when we had shows in Dallas, it was a guy who used to do Tevin Campbell, and he wasn't good, and we call him Webbing Campbell. Child, I let him rest, but I still read her. It don't matter. I still read her. She just had everybody, and she didn't went up in everybody. Everybody then went up in her, And then she wanted to get saved. Well, girl, you were saved before you told everybody you were saved. You just didn't know it. Give a damn. I'm going to read Little Richard. I'm going to continue reading. And I told my mama the same thing. Oh, he got saved. Mama, what? So I thought he was saved. When y'all see these rappers and these people get up and they say, oh, I want to thank God. Everybody loves God. Everybody loves Jesus. Everybody loves God. Everybody got God. Yeah, but when you get 100 years old, after you just screwed everything and had everything, now all of a sudden now you girl, anyway. I felt sorry for Little Richard. And see, I would have let Mr. Richard make it if she hadn't been trying to read the girls. But if he had been like, but when she went to talk about, oh, it's wrong to be gay and all that, girl, you weren't saying that when he was running up in your backside. You weren't saying that when you was running. I don't know. Little Richard was doing everything. He liked men, women. He liked it all. So ain't no telling what he had going on. He didn't just straddle on one side of the fence, bitch. He did both sides of the fence. Oh! And I will continue to read him to the day I die because I don't like when people do stuff like that. And there's a lot of gays out there right now who, it's a lot of gay people out there right now who are gay, but they're gay, and then they find out something bad happened to them. Then all of a sudden they got Jesus, and everybody going to hell. Now you've been sucking and fucking everything. Now all of a sudden you want to get saved. Girl, sit down somewhere, honey. Don't come here with all that mess. Don't come here with that mess. But anyway, that's just how I feel. Y'all don't have to agree with me. We still can be friends. We can still be friends. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 8:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget, coming soon to my show, Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. He confirmed with me this morning that we're going to be doing the show sometime next week. It is going to be pre-recorded because y'all need to stop because I'll keep talking about his ass. Y'all keep on. I keep talking about it. Well, it's the truth. It's the truth. Y'all know damn well. And Little Richard, the older he got, I said, the more closer he got to God because he know he's going to leave up out of here. God already, baby, see, God know everything about you. You ain't got to try to please man. That's the only person you got to please is the man up above if you believe in God. That's the only person that you got to please. You ain't got to worry about, and Little Richard was trying to please man. Girl, everybody knew you was a woman. Everybody knew you was a queen. And then all of a sudden, when you get old and corroded and you can barely walk, now all of a sudden you want to put the homosexuals in hell. Oh, it's wrong and I was wrong. Well, girl, it's too late now. And I know some of y'all say, well, he's trying to get folks saved. Girl, sit down. Bye. Anyway, coming soon to the PT Show Biz Stuff, Freddie Hoops. I don't know. I don't think Freddie. Everybody know Freddie Jackson is one of the kids. Everybody know that. He don't need to come out. He don't need to come out. Everybody know it's T, honey. I'm coming out next year in 2023, y'all. I'm coming out strong, honey. I'm letting everybody know I'm gay. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I enjoyed the show with you guys tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank my moderator, Mo, for coming through tonight. Thank you, Chris, for coming through. Christian, thank you, Phoenix in Dallas, Texas. Thank you for tuning in, and everybody else, all the ladies in the building. Shout out to all the ladies. We're getting ready for Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend is coming up. I'm going back to Atlanta. Going back to New Orleans. Hey, New Orleans. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's been real, man. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and I'll see you back here tomorrow on the Showbiz Top 5. It's been real. And if you'd like to send me an email, my email is comedianpt@yahoo.com. That's COMEDIAN, comedianpt@yahoo.com, or punch it to PT, PUNCHIN it to PT, punch it to PT@gmail.com. That's too much. All right, so I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will holler at y'all on the rebound.